stealing. So, from a user's point of view, let's look at the upsides and the downsides to this. From a user's point of view. First thing is, it's got a vast selection, better than any record store on the planet. Unlimited CD burning. Unlimited MP3 players. You can put the music on any number of them you want. You can put the music on an unlimited number of computers. And from a user's point of view, it's free. What's wrong with this? Right? It's fantastic. But there's a dark side to it. Very unreliable downloads. Very unreliable quality. A lot of these songs are encoded by 7-year-olds and they don't do a great job. There are no previews. So you can spend a whole lot of time downloading a song and find out it's not exactly the one you wanted. No album cover art. And worst of all, it's stealing. It's best not to mess with karma. So, most people don't focus on these things, though. They focus on the good things. You can say, well, why has this proliferated? Well, because there's no legal alternative. There's no legal alternative that's worth beans. We say, well, what about Press Play and Rhapsody? What about these things? Well, they're both subscription services. You can't just go get a song and pay a little. You have to subscribe to them. And they don't even let you download all the songs. And they don't even let you put all the songs on your MP3 player. They don't let you burn a lot of CDs. Here's Press Play. If you do get some downloads, which you have to pay extra for, you can play them as long as your membership is active. So you pay to download 500 songs, and one day you stop paying your subscription fee, and your entire music library goes away. Here's Rhapsody. Only subscribers to the all-access subscription plan at $9.95 per month will get the ability to burn tracks, of course, for an additional fee per track. These services treat you like a criminal. And they are subscription-based. And we think subscriptions are the wrong path. Now, one of the reasons we think this is because people have bought their music for as long as we can remember. We've bought our music on LPs. We've bought our music on cassettes. We've bought our music on CDs. And we think people want to buy their music on the internet by buying downloads just like they bought LPs, just like they bought cassettes, just like they bought CDs. They're used to buying their music, and they're used to getting a broad set of rights with it. When you own your music, it never goes away. When you own your music, you have a broad set of personal use rights. You can listen to it however you want. So, we decided, since no one else was doing this, that we were going to do it. And we started about 1.5 years ago to create a music store. Music downloads done right. Now, if we're going to compete with this, we're going to need a broad set of rights from the music companies. We need to go talk to the Big Five. The Big Five are the 5 biggest music companies in the world. Here they are. Now, before we did this, I was reminded of a quote from Hunter S. Thompson about the music industry. The music business is a cruel and shallow money trench, a long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. There's also a negative side. So, I didn't know what to expect. And also, you know, as you recall, 1 to 1.5 years ago, the content industries and the tech industries were having a little bit of a war. So it wasn't the best time to go waving a white flag, saying, hey, let's do something great. So we didn't know what to think. Well, we went and talked to Warner first, and then to Universal, and then each one after the other. And I have to tell you, we met some great people there. And they were willing to do something with us to go change the world. And we were able to negotiate landmark deals with all the Big 5 music companies for our music store. And let me tell you what we got. Today, we've got 200,000 tracks. We're loading in tracks every single day. This is going to keep on growing and growing and growing. 200,000 tracks. And the personal use rights you get when you buy these tracks, unlimited CD burns for personal use. Now, we don't want people burning 1,000 copies of their playlist and giving it to everybody in the dorm any more than the record companies. It's just wrong. And so we put a governor on this, which is if you're sitting there burning a playlist, you have to modify that playlist every 10 burns. We're not going to let you just say make 1,000 and go out to lunch. you've got to modify it every 10 burns, and we don't think most people burn a playlist 10 times, so they'll never run into this. But unlimited CD burning, but you've got to modify a playlist every 10 burns, and it's for personal use only. You can put your music on an unlimited number of iPods, past, present, and future models. You can play your music on up to 3 Macs. Now, we'll download it to 1. You got to transfer it to the rest. And if you buy a new Mac, you can deauthorize one of your existing ones and authorize the new ones. You can transfer your authorization to new Macs as you buy them. And you can use your music in applications. You can add your music to iPhoto, to iMovie, to iDVD, to be the soundtracks of your life. Any applications that run on the Mac. And all of this music with all of these rights, you can buy for 99 cents per song with no subscription fee. Now, how much is 99 cents? Is that a lot? A little? We think it's not so much. How many of you had a Starbucks latte this morning? $3. That's 3 songs. How many lattes got sold across the U.S. this morning? A lot. 99 cents is pretty affordable. So, let's take a look at where we are. Vast selection. We've got 200,000 songs today and growing. We have unlimited CD burning. Instead of unlimited MP3 players, we have unlimited iPods, the most popular MP3 player in the world. Unlimited computers, we have up to 3 Macs, which we think for most people will represent unlimited. And for free, we didn't quite get to free, so we can't give ourselves green, but we got 99 cents a song, which is pretty doggone close. But now, let's take a look at the downsides again. What do these things really mean? What does it mean to have unreliable downloads and unreliable encoding? Let me go through a scenario, a typical scenario. You go to Kazaa and you look for a song. You never find one song. You find